guys doing? We just realized the Instagram failed to connect. So I guess we have to give it more time between lives, Isian.
Yeah.
Or maybe for the Instagram to kind of, you know, kicks
Welcome,
in.
everybody. Welcome.
Welcome, everyone. We were dancing with the music. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday. I hope you guys are doing great. How are you doing, Isian?
How you doing, baby? I'm doing great. How's everybody doing? I think they're sleeping. They're still sleeping.
Yeah, so maybe they're just preparing a nice mimosa, right beside them.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so today, guys, we are going to dive deep into the second chakra. Okay, this is basically the Shvanishdana. I hope I pronounced it right, which means sweetness. Okay, so but before we start, if you are watching us live, please leave a comment to let us know that you are watching live. At the moment, we know we don't have Instagram, something happened, but we will repeat this on Instagram later on once we finish.
Later on.
Okay. So, Isiam, should we just go ahead and start? Perfect.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, this chakra, okay, it's called the Sacral Chakra, but it also is being referred as the spleen or navel, okay? It's located 2 inches below the navel, okay, and it's rooted in the spine, okay, as most of our chakras.
I just wanted to talk to you about the symbol of the second chakra. This is known as the symbol of the 6-petal lotus flower. Each petal is inscribed with a specific Sanskrit letter, representing the fundamental sounds associated with this chakra.
Yes, you see, Siam, additionally with this, in the center of the symbol, there is
Mhm.
a crescent moon that symbolizes the water element linked to the sacral chakra. You know what? We totally forgot. We should have a picture of the actual chakra, right? And so they can actually see how it looks like. So maybe tomorrow we'll have that, guys. But what you can do is once this is finished, you can watch the video. We have that image in the video, and it's actually spinning. So you can do that if you are curious to see. Or you can do the research on Google and you can type sacral chakra. Don't do it now. Just after the live, of course, right? So I was saying, Sam, there's in the center there's this symbol that that there is a crescent moon and that symbolizes the water element linked to this chakra. Now, the symbol reflects the energy and characteristics associated with the creativity, sexuality, and emotions that are fundamental to this second chakra.
Exactly. And the element of this chakra, let me tell you, that is the water. And its color is orange. And they have this chakra have a special mantra that is bam, bam. So you don't have to do it just like repeating bam, bam, bam. You have to do it in a specific way. Rafa, can you tell us how?
For sure. Before I tell you guys how, Irina is watching us. Hello, guys. She says hi back. I'm glad that you are here watching with us. And yes, for sure, Isiam. So basically, this mantra, like Isiam says, is not just about saying like bam, bam, just like bam, bam, right? From the Flintstones. It is more about you breathe in deeply, you can close your eyes, and then you can go long. Okay, it's almost like the first part, you're saying it with intention, and then you just close your kind of your teeth and your mouth to generate that vibration. Remember when we were talking about the energy, we were talking about the vibration and how everything looks solid, and it's because of the specific vibration that they are going at, right? So vibration is key here. But then you have to do it that way. And the root chakra, like Isiam said, that we forgot to say yesterday, it will be
Yeah.
lam. So it will be
Thank you, Rafa.
perfecto. Perfecto, muchacho.
Okay, so the organs and body parts that are associated with this chakra, they are the reproductive organs, the bladder, the circulatory system, intestines, kidneys, the lower abdomen, everything that is on the lower abdomen. You know, the lumbar, the sacrum, and even the lower back.
Yeah, that's right. And so this chakra deals with the basics of needs of sexuality and significant center of creative energy. Okay, Isian was saying about this part, right? But it doesn't only refer to artistic projects, right? In the context of the creativity. As an example, when you're cooking a nice dish, right? And you feel inspired and you're like, oh, the recipe calls for this, but I feel like adding these nice jalapenos or whatever it is, right? Mm. Or so then you are being creative, okay? Or if you are deciding of which kind of clothes best go together, right? Not only women, but also men do that too, right? Most of us, though, I'm just grab a shirt, a pair of jeans, and that's about it, right? But in any situation, guys, where you take the materials presented to transform them into something new, okay? So then you are creating at that moment, okay? I hope that I explained it properly.
Yeah, you did. This chakra also concerns intuition, self esteem, kindness, and nice emotions. It governs people's sense of self esteem, their confidence in their own creativity, and the ability to relate to others in an open and friendly manner.
Yeah, it's Isiam, it is influenced by how emotions were expressed or repressed in the family during the childhood. Okay, so we've been talking about this, right, with the childhood wounds.
Once.
And if you miss those videos, you can go to our Facebook or YouTube at Isiam Holistics or Rafa Energetics. Okay, so you can watch the replays there. We talk very kind of like what we're doing here, right? With examples of how things work, and then you can bring it up into your conscious level, which I mentioned there. That's the first step to recognize what's happening, right? To be able to heal whatever you have. Okay, so Isiam, the probability is that your parents were, as an example, already repressed their own sexuality or sensuality, right? And then you lack the sensory stimulation of the contact, the caresses, the tenderness, right? So that's where it's perhaps coming also too.
Yeah, and maybe the consequence for from that is that you totally withdrew your antennas in this area. So later in puberty, you completely block the sexual energies that were struggling to merge. So through your repression of this and your lack of self-esteem of these emotions, maybe you are now coldness of sexual feelings, and life maybe could be like unworthy for you or sad.
Yeah, exactly. Um, so before we continue, guys, if you have any comments, please put them on the comments. If you are on YouTube, if you're liking this, please like and subscribe. And if you know someone that can benefit from this, you can also share this video with them. And that's what we're trying to do here, hoping that if you don't know that perhaps there's something there that you can become aware that, ooh, now this resonates with me, and
Mhm.
it might be that my chakra might be misaligned or too much energy or lack of energy and so on. Okay,
Exactly.
so Isiam, if the sacral chakra becomes imbalanced, okay, the people might feel that lack of energy flow, okay, through the whole body. It's kind of like when you feel like, oh, you just want to sleep more, right? You can feel extremely lethargic and unmotivated in life, okay, particularly with exercise or even sex, right?
Mhm.
Leading to sadness, loneliness, and even mild depression.
Yes, exactly. And the symptoms that of a dysfunctional second chakra could be in the physical form, could be like bladder issues, AIDS, cystitis, endometriosis, fertility problems, miscarriage, um, irritable bowel, kidney conditions, maybe menstrual problems. What else can you mention, Rafa?
Wow, yeah, you see, it could be like cramps, Isiam,
Mm,
like
yeah.
muscle spasms, right?
Mm,
Ovarian cysts, premenstrual syndrome, you were mentioning already,
mhm.
prostate disease, testicular disease, pretty much everything related to the sexual organs, right?
Okay.
Uterine fibroids, even candida, okay, impotence, being lack of the, the potence, sexually talking about, enuresis, fragility, and even you feel like a block in your creative aspect. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, that being said, signs of insufficient energy. Okay, you feel very shy, low self-esteem. Remember that part that I was telling you that you feel like very down, low sexual drive, lack of motivation and creativity, inhibition, um, feelings of insecurity, avoiding others, perhaps freezing in fear. You feel sometimes sexual guilt, okay? Clinching, resentful, distrustful, and even perhaps hidden and buried emotions, right, Isiam?
Yeah.
Uh, so, yeah, what do you think?
Wow. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things, right?
And what happened when you have a balanced energy on this chakra? Well, let me tell you that people could be open and friendly, tuning to one's songs and others' feelings. These people are very creative, considerate. They have a sense of belonging unrestrained. They are very compassionate, intuitive, with a great sense of humor.
Yes, that's right. And like we've been saying, right? Everything has to be in balance. It's not only, um, like it's either excess or like too much energy. It has to be in balance. Okay. So the signs of excessive energy, so like too much energy in that area, the person can become aggressive, very explosive, right? Dominant, selfish with others or even themselves, um, very highly materialistic. They're selfish. They are like to manipulate. They
Yeah.
see others as a sexual objects. Okay, so there's no that intimacy, that love. It's just more like a sexual object.
Mhm.
They're volatile, volatile. I think it's called volatile, obsessive, overly indulgent, and soft addictions can also be part of this, right? Like overeating addictions or like junk food, right? These are related to this
Wow.
chakra dysfunction.
So, in the emotional part, you can identify these people because they are like very impatient. They are ashamed. They always feel guilty. They're mistrust. They always have this desire to hide. They're very nervous people. They are always frustrated. They always have this tension on them. They are angry all the time with the tendency of pushing things, and they always victimize. They're expecting the worst from everything. They are this kind of people that they feel trapped. They feel depressed. They deny their own needs. They feel like they don't have this support, and they don't support oneself either. So they like to blame others. They have this anger all the time. They are always angers toward a partner or a friend. Wow, they have many things like self-punishment, self-denial. There are a lot of things, Rafa.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, and then we're trying to like bring up here everything that we know. Okay, not to bore you, but it is more like to see if you can relate to that. So I'm hoping, or we are hoping, that with all these explanations or all these things that we're bringing up here, can actually help you if you really want to know about this, and if you have a dysfunction, or if you have more energy, and so on. So Isiam also can be, you know what, rejecting the aspects or being masculine or feminine, right?
Yeah.
You can have those bitter words left unspoken as well. The sexual pressure that you might feel, tension, rigid social beliefs, resentment towards the behavior of your previous partner, right? I believe you mentioned that. Fear of
Mhm.
your mother, of your father, emotional overflow, years of controlling your emotions, but not a controlling in the nice way, like controlling, like being the controlling part, right? Um, Denial of a pleasure, or even having the belief, you see, that sex or intimacy or even touch is it's bad, right? So if you have that as well, like, there might be a blockage there.
Yeah. And maybe you are being wondering, well, how can we balance this second chakra?
Yes,
Well,
tell us how. We want to know. We want to know.
First thing, first thing that you should do is surround yourself with the color orange. Wear orange. The vibration of this color, the vibration of this color orange helps a lot to balance this second chakra. So when you notice problems at the sacral level, I recommend you to wear orange. You can
Yeah,
also use
just like us.
You can also use rocks or crystals like with the color orange or gold or brown. The stones maybe like coral, golden calcite, amber, citrine, imperial topaz, red aventurine, all these kind of crystals and rocks. Another thing that you can do is eat a lot of fruits and vegetables with the same color, like papaya, oranges, mandarins, orange bell peppers that are delicious.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
do all this kind of stuff.
I was telling you, Siam, that in the Spanish part, there's some noise, interesting noise there, almost like a plane is going by. So that we went shopping yesterday, and then we found these Moroccan mandarin. I never tried it before. They're delicious, right? And also that I wanted to bring up here, and that I mentioned in Spanish as well, is that imagine, right, like what we're saying in the energy video, where how energy, we all need these life force, right?
Exactly.
Humans, animals, and vegetables. So vegetables, fruit, all that, they're not only gathering the energy from Mother Earth, right, because of all the roots and stuff, all the nutrients from the dirt, but also the sun. So if you think about it, once you are having a nice vegetable or fruit, most people just eat it without even thinking, realizing. But if you start to think in a way of like, wow, I am eating the energy from Mother Earth and the sun, so it's coming from above, below, right? Then perhaps you might get more nutrients out of it, right? So you'll be kind of like a nice way of meditating if you want. Meditation is not always just going like this, right? Meditate. But you can also be conscious of what you're eating, enjoying, and giving thanks to that beautiful food.
Yeah, be thankful. That was
So
nice.
yeah, I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so you don't feel left behind. And once we do the Spanish, then a lot of things come, and we bring them up here as well. Now, something is that I wanted to say. If there's something that, if you know about the chakras, where you might think, you forgot about this, Isiam, or you forgot about this, Rafael, put them in the comments. It'll be really nice to see because there's a lot of information. Perhaps we forgot about it, or perhaps it's a new information that we don't know, and it will really help. Okay.
Exactly.
So, going with that, Isiam, what you were saying, right? What else can we do to balance this chakra? Okay, well, and you might like this or might not like this, but you can say Rafael says that maintaining a healthy sex life, it will be good for you. So, right? But it does help. Okay. Something else that you can do is honoring and respect your body. Right? Remember we were saying about eating junk food and things like that. That's really might be tasty, but it's not respecting your body, right? So be more conscious about that. And you could also do a breathing called Iranari, okay? And you might be like, well, what's that? How you eat that? No, Iranari is a breathing, okay? And it draws the lunar energy, okay? So, Isiam, do you want us? Do you want to do
Yeah,
it
I'm
with
gonna show
us?
you how to do it. So first, you're gonna block this area. How do you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just grab your fingers and put them here. Block your nostril, right?
and you're gonna inhale and exhale from the same side about from 8 to 10 times. And when you finish, then you change the side.
I was saying in Spanish. I'm gonna say it.
Remember that you have to exhale from the nose, not from your mouth. Okay, you
Yes.
inhale and exhale from the nose.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it. I did a bad joke in Spanish. Saying careful, I'm gonna say it. Now that you're probably curious what this guy said in Spanish.
Another thing that another thing that you can do is dancing, like we said yesterday, doing like circular movements with your waist, like belly dance. All these kind of movements can help you a lot with the second chakra.
How was that movement, Siam? Can you show us? Hey, hey, hey. That's
Performing
right.
meditations also can help you. Remember that we told you yesterday we have a meditation to connect with Mother Earth. You can find it on YouTube or on Facebook. You can do that meditation, so it's going to help you with all your chakras to stay connected.
Yes, I see. Perfect. Now, Isiam, we were mentioning yesterday about the frequencies, right? Frequencies associated with this chakra are the 417 hertz. Okay. Now, this type of music is kind of like ethnic music. Okay, so it's kind of like a very fluid, warm rhythms. Um, Also, you can do for aromatherapy, like orange scents, sandalwood as well, and then ylang ylang. Okay, so remember these tips can help use like to bring this into balance. Okay, but also therapies like we mentioned yesterday, quantum healing, Reiki, bioenergy, among others, will also help you with the process and way faster. Okay, we always
Exactly.
encourage you to do it with someone that you resonate with, okay? That you feel confident with that person that knows what he's talking about. And if you want, you can do it yourself, right? But it's gonna take you longer that way. Okay, so that's why we're bringing quite a few things that you can do on your own if that's what you decide to do. Sam, is
Exactly.
there anything else that you want to
Yeah.
bring out before we?
I just want to thank you. Thank you guys for being here with us today. I know with that it's Sunday that maybe you're tired, you're with the kids, with the family, but thank you so much for being here.
Yes, guys, thank you so much once again. And then later on, we're gonna do the live on Instagram because it didn't stream. So if you want to watch it again, you can watch it on our Instagram later on. Thank you, Siam.
Exactly.
Have a beautiful day, guys. We'll see you
Thank
tomorrow
you.
with our third chakra. Okay? Bye.
Have a wonderful